Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sud and you're watching the Arsenal transfer show on the Football Corner. Let's get into the transfers and let's get into these stories. Firstly, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I make a video. Now let's get into these stories. First of all, Declan Rice. This guy, every single transfer video that I'm putting out right now, he's involved in it somehow. Listen, really ramping up the efforts to sign this guy. Deals getting closer and closer. Looks like we're going to be submitting a bid very soon. West Ham are looking to accept the bid. Apparently talks have been going well. It looks to be a bid that goes over 100 million. If we just take a look at this report here from Jacob Steinberg, who is a very reliable journalist. Arsenal are closing in on a deal for Declan Rice and are expected to pay over 100 million for the West Ham midfielder, with add-ons achieved. Now, what we can see from that is we're looking to pay out over 100 mil. West Ham weren't gonna let him go for less than that. Obviously, they're trying to push out as much as they can for this guy. He's their bread and butter. He's their major signing. He's their cash cow. So they're trying to rinse as much money out of the clubs as possible to try and get hit as much as they can for Declan Rice. So for me, it makes sense that they're just trying to get as much as they can. I'm just glad that we seem to be moving fast. So that's the main thing for me. I'm glad that we seem to be moving fast. We seem to be trying to get things going, trying to get this deal done. So we'll have to see what happens in the upcoming days / week, because it's very important. This is crunch time in the transfer window. We need to get this deal done ASAP, move on to the next deals. I know this is pushing onto other deals as well, which looks like, if you just read this report also from Eduardo Hagen, as Arsenal close in on deal for Declan Rice, with talks with West Ham progressing smoothly, Arsenal are considering a bid for Moises Caicedo and also want Ilkay Gundogan. So listen, like I said before, Ilkay Gundogan, I'll take him in a heartbeat. Moises Caicedo, if we get Moises Caicedo, listen, it's gonna be him, Declan Rice, and Odegaard in the same midfield. You don't want to be seeing that. That's crazy. That team, with the future that we have, if we get that midfield for the next decade, they're gonna be literally going out there and just dominating. I genuinely am convinced that they'll dominate. But right now, we just need to make sure we're getting these transfers done. Declan Rice seems to be progressing very well, so it's only a matter of time before we see what happens with that. And yeah, looks like it's progressing well. Hopefully Moises Caicedo is also done. We're going toe to toe with Chelsea at the moment with that. What's come out is that we're willing to pay the 75 mil bid that we offered in January, but it looks like Chelsea are willing to offer whatever we're trying to offer. So we gotta wait and see what happens with this with the bid for Moises Caicedo, and see what happens, because Chelsea look like they're willing to match whatever we pay to Brighton. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And with the Ilkay Gundogan talks, I believe that there are talks between us and him, but the only thing is, at the moment, Barcelona have offered a 3-year contract. Man City, as we know, have offered a 1-year contract with an additional year as an option. So that's only as an option. It's not a guaranteed 2-year contract. So I feel like we're gonna come in and because I've heard hella reports. I've heard reports saying that we've offered a 2-year contract. I've heard reports saying that we're just interested and we're just watching from afar, just waiting to see what happens. So yeah, I'm just watching that one with a close eye, just trying to see what's happening with that. If we can get Ilkay Gundogan, I mean, listen, the experience alone, amazing play, still very good for his age at the moment. I think he's 32, 33, so it's still very good for his age. And yeah, I would take him in a heartbeat, I'll be honest with you. experienced player, knows what it takes to win a league. And yeah, as we saw from this season, listen, he knows when it's time to get down and do dirty work. He knows how to get that done. Yeah, when it's time to get the job done and make sure you win the games, he knows how to do that. So that's perfect for us. Now, moving on to another player, Castagna, I think that's how you say his name, from Leicester. Listen, for me, I don't want this guy nowhere near my club. Respectfully, he may be a good player, he may be okay. I don't want him near my club. I'm sorry, he's so injury prone. I don't want him near my club. I've seen he's missed so many games. I think it's a total of 25-30 games from a thigh injury that's reoccurring, a reoccurring thigh injury. So for me, I'm okay. I don't want him at my club. Let's go for a better right back, someone who's actually, because I think they're trying to do this thing where they go for this relegation team players, like just because they had a little hit with Ramsdale, trying to replicate that. But listen, it worked once. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and think that we're doing some crazy things here and we're finding players that are hidden gems in Leicester. Like, come on guys, realistically, he's got a reoccurring injury problem. We've already got Tomiyasu, who seems to always get injured, so why do we need another right back who gets injured as well? It doesn't make sense to me. So I would just steer away from him. Let him, it is where it is. We don't need him. Yeah, we can go for another right back. There's plenty more other right backs on the market to go for. I know that the talks seem to have collapsed with Fresneda, so it seems like Fresneda is not a go anymore. So yeah, apparently talks have fallen out of him, and Castagna was actually the second option. So yeah, for me, it's just not the one. I'll stay clear from him, and let's see what we can do in the transfer market. Now, on to a bit of good news. Looks like Reiss Nelson is set to agree and sign his new deal once he gets back from vacation. So once he's back from the holidays, he's set to sign his new contract. He is going to be on approximately 100k a week, and yeah, with a £5 million signing on fee, which is very nice for him. Must be very happy with that one. But listen, for me, I'll be honest, him signing this contract, I feel like he was working very hard last season. Now, I feel like he deserves another chance. He deserves a chance to be a first team player. Let's see what he does next season for us, because we're going to have a lot of games, and the more backup we have, the better. We need these players to just be there, ready to take on some of the flack that comes in with playing these, with the amount of games that we're going to be playing. So yeah, for me, listen, I think it's great that Reiss Nelson's signing a contract, and with him and Saliba signing, I think they're moving on to Odegaard now and speaking with him as well, trying to get his contract extension done. So we're pretty much just trying to nail down all of our young talent with new long-term deals on improved money, so they're not swayed to other clubs by money or anything like that. But yeah, for me, listen, I'll be honest with you, it's moving positively. It's moving positively, and I can't ask for more. Yeah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. Now, for the final story of today, it looks like Napoli were interested in Jakub Kiwior. Looks like Napoli have come in, said that they were interested in Jakub Kiwior, and it looks like Arsenal have just batted them away. Said that he's not for sale, not really willing to take in any transfers for him. Looks like Jakub Kiwior is part of the future of Arsenal at the moment. So yeah, it looks like nobody, they're not trying to let him go, not let him try to go on loan. They were trying to get him in as a Kim Min-jae replacement, but yeah, Arsenal not playing any games, said nah, he's not for sale, see you later. And yeah, that seems to be the end. It's dampened Napoli's hopes of getting him or trying to lure him to the recent side which won the Serie A league trophy. So yeah, listen, They tried to come in for Kivior, but Arsenal, having absolutely none of it, said no way, we're not selling them. Thank you very much. But that seems to be all the transfer news for today, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the transfer window so far. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Declan Rice saga, because it keeps on moving so fast and there's just so much stuff happening. So yeah, let me know what you guys think and let me know what your thoughts are, and let's keep it going, man. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I love you all. Come on, you Gunners. See you later. Bye.